Testing. Hey everybody, how's it going? We are gonna give this a shot. Here we go. I am just finishing downloading some level design levels that we're gonna play and check them out today. Thanks for bearing with me. Anybody here? Trying to get them all to download. Hoping everyone's having an awesome day today. Happy Saturday. Downloading is nearing complete. All right, I think we're almost there. We're almost there. Let's check out these levels, and then we're going to play a little game called Magical Strings that is releasing on Steam on Monday. So we're going to do an early access kind of a thing. It's going to be awesome. Let's see, I'm just going to make sure I have all the levels I needed. I've got 5 levels we're going to play today. Is that right? Yep, 5 and 5. All right, let's do this. Casual level design feedback today. Okay, I'm going to turn some stuff off here. We are going to show our screen. There we go. Okay, and we are going to make sure audio is working, I hope. We're just going to start in order. Here we go. Not sure what to expect here. Should be exciting. Let's check it out. All right, this looks sweet. Okay, so we're hopping right into the level here. Like I say, this is one of my students in my level design course, the University of Utah. Starting right off, I started staring at this kind of wall here. I think you could rotate the player and maybe start with maybe this kind of a position. Might be a little bit more exciting. I'm going to see if the controller works here, which is great. Oh, I should say, before I start, I'm actually going to do something else. I have a habit. I need to make sure the software I'm using for my mouse doesn't mess up anything. There we go. Mouse with up orders tends to make some quirky things. Okay, so we're using our controller here. This looks like an exit gate, maybe where I came from, kind of checking it out. So we are entering this cave area. It looks a little bit dark. I like the rocks off to the left. Here we've got the water that I could probably walk into. This light path does a really great job of leading me of where to go. And if you look at this, like that waterfall really catches your eye and leads you right in that direction, as well as the light coming down from that side. Really good job of leading the eye. And then, of course, this pathway kind of leads off to the right into the unknown, which draws me straight exactly where I'm assuming I need to go. And then that moonlight is really interesting. What is that? It's kind of like the artificial light maybe inside this area. These mushrooms are awesome. I like the way they kind of hang up the thing. Here is someone just standing there, friend or foe. I'm assuming it's a friend, just kind of chilling there, just to make the level feel like it's built out. So I know from looking at this student's work, this is supposed to be a cave. I like the use of mushrooms here in these spots. I think that one of the things that would really make this feel like more like a cave is one, some slight like undulation in the pathing through here, but even taking some of like these rocks here, these giant massive rocks, shrinking them down quite a bit and just kind of sticking them in the edge right here around the corners would kind of hide the completely straight lines. So that is what changes something from feeling organic to more computer generated, is when you have these like straight lines here. Oop. Oh, I can walk on the water. I didn't mean to. Let's see if I can get back out. That is funny. Yeah, I mean, you could put a kill volume in there to help get me out, but I made it through there anyway. And so luckily, oh, there's another person down here. I'm going to explore around here for just a little bit. So you have these cool boats, which I can hop onto, which is always nice. Okay, a little exploration down here. I can barely see these stairs, which leads me right back up to the top. But now that I know I can go down here, I kind of want to take a looky-loo. Take a look. Very big level. Oh, it takes me up? How does it take... Wait, am I going up? Yeah, I am going up. Interesting. What did I go up into? I guess this tower went up higher. And it's kind of a lookout point. Really beautiful. So here, this lookout point, you can see this big castle area that I need to get to. Really well done. This is a great final project in that there's, so far at least, not a lot of interaction and action. We're just saying, is this entertaining to walk through? Does it give you the feel and pacing that you're looking for? And that's what I'm curious. So it feels like I don't have to walk very far before I have some new points of interest. Right here, these 3 people waiting. I'm assuming I'm not supposed to fight them, just interact with them. These sidewalks do a great job of leading the player. Like right here, you can see the old hub and spoke dynamic. Here I have 3 different options to choose from. It seems like any of them are completely viable. So we're going to check out the front of this building. Those windmills over there at the waterfall is a really nice touch. Anytime you can add movement to a level, it really makes it more interesting. So we're going to hop down here. Really cool like boats and stuff. So nothing's really highlighted down here, so I'm assuming there's nothing really to... Oh. I looted that. All right. I found something down there. That's great. It feels really dark. It could just be my screen. Okay, let's walk on through here. So I'm wondering, immediately I'm wondering if I'm going to explore everywhere the designer intended me to. Right now it seems very open and free form, which means there could be areas that I'd never get to see, which the creator may have spent a lot of time working on. But if I don't get to see them, that's just unfortunate. Okay, so this looks like another elevator. I love these elevators. There we go. Ooh, 2 different paths to go into once again. Let's take this one. Yeah, 2 different ways I could go. I like the extra options here to travel through. I think this is the top of the castle, so the ramparts. Another elevator here, so I'm guessing the whole thing circles back on itself. That is back to that area I hadn't been to yet. There is I know this from class. I know there's a puzzle there. I'm going to see if I have the mental fortitude to solve it. But it looks like this all just kind of loops back on itself, so I could just drop back into those areas. So let's check this out. This is a fascinating space. Really well done. I don't know if you'd have to block out much more than this. But I mean, you could block a little bit to give it a little bit more press E to rotate the pillar. So this was the question. I saw this in class. So that one has a sign above it that looks like that. I'm going to see if I can figure this out, but I'm not sure how to solve it. Okay, so you have to run up each time. Wait, I pushed E. So I can only rotate it once. So that's that symbol. So now the question is, which symbol is this one? So that looks like the same symbol as over there, right? Is that right? Now it's not rotate. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that is the same symbol. And what's the symbol? That's the same symbol over here as well. Do they all just need to be the same symbol? Is there a cooldown? It won't let me rotate it again. There we go. Okay, did that solve it? Check out the beat while the DJ revolves it. I am not sure. I feel like that should have solved it. Right? That's that symbol. That one has the same symbol here. Maybe there's something I'm supposed to go look at. Fuzz Ferret says, for some reason, there's a long delay. Yes, a little bit of a delay there. So a little confused. So if that was the intended method for solving it, I am not sure what clues to look for beyond that. Because it looked like that was it. Like I see those symbols up on each corner, which in my mind would indicate the location of those puzzles in that set. But I could be wrong. Sometimes students will reference a type of puzzle in a game that I haven't played. And so it seems obvious to anyone who's played that type of game, but not to somebody who hasn't. Oh, wait. This seems to be interesting. Okay. So that seems like there's some something to find here. So which side was this? So that was different. Okay. So that was a different shape. So let's fix that. So it's got a delay. So that is what that one was. Okay, so let's look for another magic tunnel over here. On this side, which is not lit very well. Maybe that's it right there. Let's go over here and loot. I like the little loot chests. Okay, so is there... I don't see a cave over here anywhere. Maybe, no? Another loot chest. I like finding these little loot chests. It's nice. Okay. Right here, maybe? Maybe the answer is in here. Hello. I had nice loot chest. Really entertaining to run around this space. Some ambient music in these areas would be huge. Some kind of loot sound effects when you collect those boxes actually bring a lot of immersion to it. Yeah, I need to rework the puzzle. There's 3 of those symbols, meaning it's the 3rd pillar, but I'm not sure it comes off well. Or the 1 symbol means it's the first one. I'll probably rework the puzzle to be location based. That's what I assumed. So I'm a little bit thrown off by the puzzle. So I'm not seeing another symbol on this side. So if there's a way to find out what are the symbols, but see those symbols up top? Actually, I remember you showing that in class where you had those symbols up high. And I thought those were indicating what they were. But now I found that. See, this cave over here is lit really well. And as you know, anytime you have a door, you really want to enter it. And since that one's to the right, I assumed that was for the right piece of the puzzle, for this one. Right? And then looking up above this one, I see that symbol. So I'm thinking that has to correlate with the centerpiece. And then I'm looking for a symbol over here, which you have one up top there, that same symbol, which makes me think that it should have been here. And it looks like there's a doorway here, but I cannot enter it, unfortunately. And there's no hidden area around the side, etc. Yeah, I am really thinking like when you go in these separate like spaces, having a different type of atmospheric music play would be awesome. As well as a different one out here when you're outside. But it really, really feels like you've done some great world building here. Yeah, I almost wonder, like, honestly, like, if you use that same press E to loot text, and this would take a little bit of time, like, to add that immersion to it, but honestly, if you went up and just hit E, and each of these persons just popped up some text and said something to you, that would be freaking awesome. And they wouldn't even have to say anything important, but just some kind of dialogue from the town. And, you know, just spend like 15 minutes on that. Immediately, those would be the breadcrumbs that keep me exploring and talking to people. Like, sir, if he's like, don't go over there. Yeah, avoid that spot over there. I don't know. Little sound here when you pick up these loot chests would be awesome. You know, one of them could even say, I wonder what the symbol is. I saw a symbol in one of the caves over there. Anything like that would be huge. I'm not here to fight you. You look funny. Okay, which way does this take? This takes me up. Oh, this is up where I was. Okay. I love this elevator space. So there's a symbol there too. And one on that side. Those are the same symbols. You can see one of those symbols lit up there. And then there's something up top there. Ooh, so I want to get up there somehow. I like that. I like it. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot to explore. Oh, that's if I can get through the puzzle. Oh, it's based on the number of times the symbol appears. I'm confused by that. So 3, so that would mean that one's the third. All right. Feeling very cool. I think you could use a little bit more light in here. I know we talked about this in class, that it is a cave. But it's a little bit more readability on some of the stairs and seeing other objects. I'm led around really well, but I would love a little bit more. Even through this little city here, I have to wonder, like, would there be any posts or any kind of objects through here that may make it feel more like man-made or anything like that? Some fences along some of the sides. What would be in these spaces? You have that really built out, like here, like, these look like these little market spaces, which are awesome. It's like... It's probably like, it feels like it's like 75 or 80% like fleshed out as far as the large spaces are here, but they're working on the smaller ones. And when I was talking earlier about like the undulations in kind of like the space, so you have some here where it kind of ramps up there. More stuff like this with like maybe a little bit of rocks on the left or right. Anywhere you kind of ramp or change the feel of it. This is a much more novel space here where you're actually going up or down, even just a little bit, changes the whole feel right there as you're going up and down this, rather than like this with this solid flat area. Really well done though. I love the gates up there at the entrance. Super cool. Really good job. Really good job, my friend. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next level. Exit out of that. Oh wait, where are... There they are. All right, here we go. Here we go, my friends. Okay. This is called Medic Level number 2. I'm excited. Let's see if controller base works here on this. That is some realistic looking grass here, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm looking around, and once again, anybody watching this, especially if this is the student whose level this is, once again, I use the think aloud method, which is basically me just saying whatever I'm thinking as I run through this level. So like I've said in class, it's important to pay attention to what I'm saying, but also what I'm not saying, and take everything with a grain of salt as well. So I have seen this in class, but this is the first time I've really played it. It's been explained to me. So right off the bat, I know this is a medic level. I'm supposed to go rescue some players. So immediately this Jeep kind of draws me to this area. I'm also drawn to the man-made structures, as well as you can see that the fire, the devastation is all in that direction. You do have some stuff in this direction, which may lead me to a place that you don't intend to, like I'm drawn over to this side of the level. So I know in class you mentioned that you kind of leave that open so the player could potentially run out that way. And so immediately I'm thinking at this point, I would look for any kind of sound cues or any kind of visual markers that would tell me to go in this direction, which I'm assuming is the place I'm supposed to go. There could even be some text reading on screen that says go towards the barn or something like that. I know from in class there's supposed to be a sniper from up on the hill, as well as this tank that is shooting at me, right? And so there's nothing right now to tell me which direction I should go if I had come in this without seeing anything at all. And so keep that in mind, how you want to drive the player that way. And even though the player could go this way, if you did put some fences or any kind of blocking structure here, would at least give me pause to maybe that's not the right way to go. And I know this is the truck. This is the truck coming in here, right? So even just in blockout form, if you did some like tire tracks or made this more flat, so it looked more like a road that had come up here, and had the car parked here, that would read to me, oh, but it's actually pointing this way, which is interesting. So it's facing the escape route, which makes me think that the Jeep came from this direction, which may be contrary to what you were thinking, which is I would think that I'm going to rescue the medics, take them here, and then escape, which makes sense that the car is pointed that way. But that would mean that as the medic, I would have taken the Jeep, and instead of racing right out and collecting the injured people, I took the time to turn my car around. That's what's going through my head right now. So maybe that was just me being thoughtful in how I would exit, but you know, what you gonna do? Hold on, I just need to go ban somebody. There we go. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna run up here. Still no sound at all. Anything would help. Any kind of, and we talked about this class, I know you're still working on this. Any time of like wartime sounds coming from here, which is shooting of guns, that type of stuff would help. Oh, crap. Did you hear that? So is that when I entered a collision? Does he only do it once? So I'm curious.
Medic!
There he goes. So it is when I entered the collision box right here, I'm assuming.
Medic!
Right here, so I can repeat that, but I'm assuming it only happens once. I want to hear him do that again, so you could put it like on a loop, but then maybe when I actually grab the so the buttons don't work, which is fine. So I don't know how to grab hold of this guy, but I really want to. Oops. So I feel like he needs some rescuing here, and I am not sure what to do. If anyone's here that can tell me, this poor gentleman is on the ground. He looks like a Lego, but that's fine. And then that is going to be shooting at me. I like how the tank is across the water, potentially shooting at me. My question is the tank like kind of crashed there and it can't drive towards me? I guess that would help it like not have to cross the water, right? But let's go through here. Are there any other injured people? That medic sounds great. So the question is, like, after I save one of those poor souls, and this cow is beyond saving. It's kind of lost its leg, which I understand. Casualty of war. You could even make it so I enter this and it crumples and does some damage to me. So this is coming along. So I would say the biggest feedback is audio, and I've never said oh, I heard him again. So that's a big sphere around that. Oh, you could put one of those gentlemen in here too. But then the question is, once I escape and now I have sniper fire up there, and that could be like, you could hear this would be really cool. This would set the stage a lot, like really neat. If up there out of one of the windows, you just had a light that like flashed, right? And you heard the sound like in the distance, a gunfire in the distance. And then a second later, like on the ground, it like a gunfire like sparks a little particle effect on the ground and just scares the crap out of you. You could do that, right? You could do that without ever doing damage to you. You could do that with the tank as well. So that whenever that tank shot, like you don't even have to see the projectile. It's just somewhere within a radiance of your character, this bomb explodes. You could create some sense of urgency with dragging these injured people back over to your Jeep without ever actually dealing any damage to you. And that would be a fascinating, like, kind of experiment to see what the player feedback is from that, even though you're not going to get damaged. And don't let them know that, right? But you have all these shots being fired, and maybe you have something that's kind of line of sight, so it doesn't actually fire at you until you're within visibility of that sniper up there. But then you could, I think it was discussed in class, you could put some cover here, so you have to hurry and get those injured people past their drag to these different spots, right? And if you had several of them out in the field and you had a counter to get them over here, you need to get them all the way over to the Jeep, and maybe the enemy fire is doing damage. Really fun, really, like, this is the kind of conceit that as you play test and adjust and have your friends play it, that it could turn into something really special with the design of this. It's this one scenario, right? Is like, how can I play with these different anti-affordances, these different things that'll hurt you, and the cover and saving these people's lives to make it feel like it really is dangerous. So that would be my feedback for this one. All right, next, let's do the next one. All right, final level, half done. This is called the half done level. Where is my mouse at? Where is my mouse at? Why are you over here? Why is this mouse over here? I need to fix this mouse without borders too. That's unacceptable behavior. Okay, here we go. Here we go, my friends. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that little cat. I like that we're using a different the mouse doesn't do anything, right? So there's no camera control with the mouse on this one. Once again, no audio that I can hear. But I can move forward. I can move left and right. It's a side scroller camera with Z depth. So now I'm wondering what I need to do. So I'm going to go over here to the left and see what there is to explore, which is a cliff, apparently, and some tombstones with some flowers popping up and down. This, first of all, this is beautiful. The world building here is fan-freaking-tastic. Those trees are beautiful. How far can I go back? So I'm glass-walled, which is cool. Can only go back so far. I already don't know what is in store for me in this game. I know I'm leaving this little house with all these freaking adorable little cats everywhere. Okay, I can jump, which is great, but I don't. So that feels dangerous if I try and jump across this pond. What'll happen here? Oh, I can do it. Oh, and I fall in. Okay, and I can swim out. Because why not? Why can't you swim out? You should be able to. Okay, and I'm stuck. Okay, no, I'm not stuck. This is pretty. The little cats. Okay, so I'm going to go to the right because it just seems like that's what I should do. I wonder if there shouldn't be like any kind of lily pads, like some kind of indication of a path on here. It could be some little stones or anything that aren't super obvious, but that kind of keep leading me in this direction. Okay, so I found a bridge. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. And, oh, what? And I float back up. More crap falls down. And did you see all this? And I'm swimming over to the side now. Did you see all the skeletons and other junk in there? And suddenly this world just flipped upside down. I am begging for some audio cues here, though. Here at the beginning, if you had like this peaceful music with those cats and just like meow, like having it be really subtle and like this whole feeling of like everything's bright, everything's happy. A little interesting that there's like that cemetery over there. It gives you kind of some foreboding as you go to the right. And now crap just hit hit the fan. I want to hear that bridge crackle and break. I actually don't have any feedback on the actual block out of the world because it looks freaking phenomenal. You put so much detail in this in block out form that any environment artist that would have to pick this up would just be excited at the amount of thought and design that you've already added to this. Because look at the depth and the parallaxing behind here. And this is kind of what I was talking about with the initial cave level. Having kind of these borders and these rocks to create this kind of jagged atmosphere really changes things up. The lighting is awesome through here. So now I'm going through some underworld cave. Once again, anyone just watching now, I'm doing the think aloud method, just saying whatever comes to mind. So I can go, so it's interesting, I can do this depth a walk. I've got the side scroll camera, but I can go forward and back on the Z axis. But there's nothing other than exploring through here, which is fine, because really for this final project, the world is king, and you've definitely put such phenomenal detail through this. So it's pretty obvious I need to go through that door. It's the only thing lit. So I go through there, and suddenly I'm in a really block out type world. And as I move forward, it keeps getting brighter until I get to these massive staircases. Okay, and they're huge, right? So this doesn't seem like a staircase for a normal sized person. This seems like a giant's staircase. As well as you can see these massive railings right here, which indicate that I'm not in Kansas anymore. There's obviously something... wow. Okay. Nope. This is someone's house with a huge door. This is freaking cool. Oh my goodness. So this is like a Little Nightmare situation here, I'm assuming. Okay. So this door is open. So I'm going to go through there. Okay. And E to interact with the elevator. So how do I... Elevator starts to move in 1 second. Final product is not going to be an elevator. Okay. So E, so that's not interacting though. So I've got to figure out how to get up here. Oh, I can move these boxes. Great. Oh crap. What was that? What the heck was that? Okay, can I move all these boxes? Okay, so I can move stuff. So that says E to interact with the elevator. So do I need to push this to get up here? That is the question. That is the question. Yes, maybe. Okay, so I hit E, but it's not doing anything. Maybe it's up here. Oh, up here. Boom. Okay, so I figured that out. Okay, E is still not interacting. I don't know what to do. Oh, wait. Well, apparently I just had to wait a second. Does it come back down? That's the question. Does it come back down? Let's push E and see. There it goes. Okay, so you said it won't be an elevator on the final project, so I'm going to jump on that. Said to wait a second. 1. No? Come on, buddy. Okay, let's try this again. So we're going to stand up here, hit E. Wait a second. There it goes. Okay, where are you taking us? Where are you taking us? Wow. What? Oh no, look at that. Giants in cages. This is kind of tricky to walk across this at an angle without falling off. I have to push down and walk over. Okay, there's another door over there. Okay, and I'm going to jump across this. So I feel like there's a bunch more to explore over here. Wow, this is super creepy. So obviously this giant or whoever or whatever it is keeping people in cages. So I feel like I solved that giant puzzle section. I'm assuming that would have dropped me right back down. Okay, that is another section to go. Platforming, tricky platforming. Okay. So there isn't a door here. I'm assuming I need to jump over there. Okay. More platforming here. Okay, I'm on top of his picture frames now. This is fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to push this down. I'm assuming that's what I need to do. And then I'm going to go down myself. That's what I feel like I should do. Okay. So there's a pressure plate over here. So we put the... What did that do? Did that open up something over here? I'm not sure. Creepy things and final simple puzzle. And that's the end. Wait, where's... Okay, that took me back. That took me back home. Okay. That took me back home. Oh, okay. And we're going to go back to the cemetery now. I want to see, is there something going on now in the cemetery? Oh, if there was something creepy in the cemetery, I would seriously mess my pants. Okay. This is one of the most beautiful levels any of my students has ever created for their final project. We've had some really good ones in the past. The story building, the puzzles. I'm curious for the designer of this level if I followed the pathing that you had expected. I'm very curious about that. There weren't a lot of heavy-handed directions in where to go. It seemed in some of the areas there was more to explore than I did, but I don't know if I quickly found the solution to it. So yeah, so that's the way I played it. So I guess as the designer, you look at that and say, is that the way I intended my audience to play it through play testing? But freaking awesome. This feels so good. Biggest feedback, those audio cues. I know you're going to add another simple final area. This is definitely one that, with the students' permission, when it's finished in the next couple of weeks, I would love to stream this one again. And I think that's the plan after the finals this semester. For any of the students who give me permission to play the levels, I want to do a showcase and play them because these need to be shown off as much as possible. Really good job. Okay, awesome. So let's do this. Let's move on. Let us move on. For anyone stopping by, welcome to the stream. I'm giving some feedback on some of the level design assignments for my level design class at the University of Utah. Feel free to say hi. Feel free to chime in. It's an open broadcast. These are these 5 levels here. I left a Google Drive folder for my students and said, hey, if you don't mind me giving you feedback live on Twitch, submit them here to this folder. So the rest of my students will all get offline video feedback over this weekend, but today I'm doing some of the live. It's always nicer to play live, so I feel like I have an audience I'm talking to. I mean, sure. I could pretend I'm talking to my students, right? Okay, we're going to play the Celeste Study level design. And I'm just curious, does this have controller support? I was actually playing the previous version of this last night. Okay, no controller support. So I can move, but I can move and jump actually, but I cannot direct the direction. So let's do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, A and D to move, space to jump. Oh, bad job. Okay. Wow. So I jump towards that. So what is that? Okay. So obviously left shift to grab the wall. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And then I can climb up. So those are checkpoints. Makes sense. Okay, and then dash to do the that does the dash. Like you do. Checkpoint town. Okay, so we are going to try and get as many of these strawberries as we can. As you know, Celeste is notoriously difficult, and my feeling is this will be no different. So we're going to do our best. And sometimes my best is not good enough. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I think we can do this one. Okay, got it. Come on, jump up. So the shift button is always hard to hold on to. I can't remember, did Celeste, did the original Celeste, did it use kind of that shift button? Oh, look. Oh, this is different. So you didn't have this pass through, this one-way pass through before. So this may help me actually get this one. Ooh. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, we can do this. Dang it. Okay. Start jumping, dude. Oh, hold down shift. There we go. And climb up. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Then this will kill me too, right? I don't want to risk it until I get to a safety zone here. This is feeling really good. I can see the changes you've made since the last build, which is awesome. Oh, snap. Okay, let's jump up here. So there's this strawberry down here, but I feel like I can do something like this. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, so there's a couple ways to do this one. We're gonna get all the strawberries. Dag nabbit. Once again, for the creator of this level, if you had done this with controller support, I would have been the happiest camper. But you didn't, and that's fine. So it makes it difficult for my old fat man fingers to use the... Dang it! Come on. To use the shift button to climb. Okay, so watch this. Here we go. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do this. Nope. Shoot. I'm trying to do this in a trickier way. That's awesome. Okay, so let's get this. Okay, we're okay. It actually floats down at a nice speed. There we go. Jump up. Got it. There we go. I'm curious if I'm playing in the way you intended or if I'm doing okay. Maybe I'm playing terribly. I don't know. Okay, so what's the best way to do this one? So this one seems tricky. Okay, so I need to... Okay, I need to kind of... So that I can't make that jump. I can't make that jump, can I? No, I can't. How do I make that jump? Huh. Because you get... How do I get this one? Curious. It's very curious. Oh, okay, we got it. So the trick is to shoot through this one. Dang it. We got everything but the strawberry. Okay, we're going to do this. Nope, not like that. Okay, grab onto the wall. Come on, old man. Learn new tricks. Learn some new tricks, bud. So you got to shoot through that one. There we go. Almost got it. Nope, fail. Fail. You've got to shoot before it. Like that. Almost. And then I've got to... So here's the deal. And this is why I would love to have controller support. Because I've got to jump before that, hit the strawberry, jump again, but then I've got to point upwards. And for me, it's not as easy to point the mouse up forward as it would be on the joystick, but that's okay. I think overall it's a great puzzle. Just I suck at it. Okay, click the wrong button. Come on, buddy. Okay, let's try and do this. Let's try and be better. Almost. Okay, I just didn't point up again. Oh, we're gonna do it. If I could only push shift right. Killing me, Smalls. This is funny. I've got a new idea. Shoot up, maybe? Shoot at an angle? No. Lord Mumble says this looks like a pretty good balance to me with the dynamic and physics. Comics says, what game is this? This is a level design project for one of my students at the University of Utah. It's a Celeste study, and they did a great job. So, oh, snap. I made it by skipping, I actually skipped the last one. Let's get to this checkpoint. Checkpoint achieved. Now I have to wonder what the heck is going on here. Holy smokes, okay. That's awesome. What is up here, I wonder? Was this a different way to go? No, so I can't make it through there. So this is the only way. The only way. Oh, so I've got to then go up. Okay, let's try this again. Too late, too late. The audio's great. Too late again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. I'm not fast enough. Or I'm just a little bit late on the uptake on that one. So the trick is I have to keep my mouse close to the little character. Okay, I did my best. I did my best, Josh. I did my best. This is looking really good. I don't know if I have the skills. Okay, we got it. We got it. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's take it easy. Awesome. Great ramping of difficulty. Okay, let's look at this. Boop. Okay, let's take it easy first. Okay. No! Oh! Give me a platform there to land on. Throw a dog a bone, please. Very cool. Hopefully you got some good feedback from that. I would love to make it. Like I said, I don't know how much extra work it would be to add controller support to the dash direction. I would love to play it with a simple dash direction and then maybe a right trigger for ledge hang. Would be like my dream right here, because it feels incredibly good, and I think it's designed phenomenally well. I can see you made some changes to some of those puzzles with like the one ways and stuff to make it more readable. Oh, it looks like I could have actually gone this way. What are those? Okay, those are death. I would love to see like maybe a different color on some of these death. What are they, like death balls, I guess? Okay, so now I've got to... That is a long jump. Come on, bud. Oh! Come on. Oh, wait. All I had to do was wait for this. I got too excited, I guess. Okay, let's get the strawberry. Well, snap, dude. I didn't realize. So what if I make it through there? Is that good or bad? What's down here? What's on this? Wait, what happened? Okay, wait. Okay. Now I have to climb all the way back up. Wait! What? What did I do? Was I not supposed to make it out there? I'm assuming, is this the end, maybe? Lord Mumble said, I just had an amusing idea. Have you ever used some of your kids' levels? No, I have not. That would be fun. All right, my friends. That was awesome. Okay, we've got one more here. Before we play a little game called Magic Strings, which is going to be released on Steam this week, my friends. All right. Mood board. Watch this first, okay? Let's watch this first.
Alright, this video is going to serve as a brief explanation as to how the mechanics in this game work, because the mechanics are a little bit more complicated and I don't have the time right now to do a tutorial. So the essential objective of this game is, the idea of this game is basically you are some kind of a courier and you operate out of the sewers working in an underground organization. There's a total of 6 different objectives on the map. You can see those waypoints persist throughout the entirety of the level. Your objective is essentially to collect all of these different pickups and get back to the sewers. Once you do that, the time will stop and the level will be completed. You can look at the top of your screen. The top of your screen, you have different colors that will also correlate to the waypoints that we have out there. Those are essentially the distance to those waypoints, so you know exactly how far away you are and which ones you want to pursue next. Since it is a matter of finding the fastest way, you can go whatever you want. I just demonstrated one of the mechanics right there, and that is the blink mechanic. So the player has a blink mechanic that they could use to travel distances. They could also use it to blink on top of things or blink and vault over an edge. You also have a vault that is just passively built into the player's kit by running up to a ledge and jumping. Now, in addition to that, you also have a levitation ability, which will essentially slow down time and allow the player to go ahead and pick things up. That does not slow down your clock, however. There's also another ability you have, as you could look in the bottom left of your corner, or bottom left hand corner of the screen. You end up seeing this number 6. Number 6 is ticking up. That's your resources. It allows you to use your abilities. This will regain passively every 4 seconds. However, if you want to go ahead and expedite that, you could go ahead and hit R on the keyboard, and you will go ahead and reload. The blink abilities are bound to the mouse, and that's going to be left click and right click. While moving through this environment, it's essentially a race to figure out the fastest way there, but you want to stay off the streets and you want to go on different paths. There are a bunch of different paths in this environment as intentionally designed, but if you go inside of these environments where the enemy AI is on the streets, because you are technically speaking illegal, you will get caught.
And you thought you could get away.
And that will be a kill condition. Another kill condition is going to be falling inside of the toxic sludge.
And you thought you could
falling
get
inside
away.
of toxic sludge will essentially kill you immediately. Or you also have fall damage. You'll see your screen ends up changing color based off of the velocity that you're falling to the ground. When the screen is yellow, it's a warning. When the screen is red, you're on the brink of death. If you fall and you hear that noise, nope, then it's too late and you've taken enough velocity that you are going to die once you hit the ground. There's also going to be 8 secrets located in different locations in this level if you feel like exploring the environment. Feel free to give as much feedback as you like and have fun. Good luck.
That is deep. That is some deep lore here going on. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. So I think I heard left and right, like right click to blink. A lot of magic stuff going on. R to reload something or another. Music sounds great. Okay, so you jump, make your pickups before returning. Okay, so I'm coming out of the sewer. So wait. What did that do? That levitated me, right? Okay, so this is the blink. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so that's the blink mechanic. Feels pretty slick. Okay, let's see. So I need to blink up on top of there, right? Let's try. Okay, that's what I'm assuming. So that's the hole I crawled out of. Okay, so this is... So I hit R, level still work in the progress. So where did I come from? Where I think I need to go up there. That's awesome. Okay. So that's feeling pretty good. So a little bit of direction on initially where I should go would have been helpful. I saw the video where you actually led me up here, but some kind of visual indicators. It was a little bit obscured here for where to go. I was thinking immediately, this is safe path, and that is danger path. So having some distinction between the color of that, like that I know that when I enter that area, I'm gonna die. Or some kind of vision indicator that those people down there are dangerous, right? Because like this spot, right, as soon as I go through there, I'm assuming it's a danger zone. Danger zone! So now I need to figure out how to get above these people. And once again, I know this is a race, so that makes sense right here. The blinking mechanic is super fun. Okay, so you're saying I can kind of run and jump up that. Okay, there's a path over there. Let's do that one. Okay. Oh, I slipped. Such a failure. No. And
Thought you could get away.
And I toxic-sludged. Okay, still getting the hang of it. Okay, running around. So now I know it's over there for some reason. So I could have just jumped. Let's go high, and then let's zip over. Okay. Very good. Okay, so can I save my powers, my abilities, by just running and jumping up that? Yes, I can. Okay, let's be more careful this time. So this section here, let's explore. Okay, so this indicates, so the light blue, I'm trying to see, I want to find one of these things, at least one. So that's blue-green. The distance indicators aren't super clear to me. So that's one of the things, is figuring out the distance of each of these items. Wow, this level's huge. All right, fair enough. I feel super sneaky, though. It's awesome. So much area to sneak around in. Let's do this. This is beautiful. Okay, there's one of them, right? So there's one of the items. How do I get in there? That's the question. And this indicator, okay, there is that. Okay, so that takes me to here. So I need to get under there somehow? What is this? You're moving around. Okay, let's jump on that. Yes. Okay, that's good though, right? I got one of them. Now, so there's these characters. So where is the indicator of if I land on that platform near that character, do I die? Now that I've collected one of these, if I die, do I have to still collect them all? What does it reset the time entirely? Do I have to make it through this whole thing one shot? So that's my question. So let's try this.
And you thought you could get away.
So yes, so anywhere on that platform I cannot land. Okay, so now I know that this is where I need to go, right? No, come on, bud. Oh!
And you thought you could get away.
And you thought you could get away. I did. I totally thought I could get away. So, all right. So I'm going to... Dang it. Come on, bud. Let's do the floaty thing first. Yeah, bud. That's cool. The jump mechanic feels really good. I think anything you could do to help, like, drive me home of where I should go would be incredibly appreciated. Some more visual feedback on direction. And I know this is kind of like an exploration, like, speed around this whole level type of thing. But I feel like it's very huge and I'm a little bit lost. And I'm afraid of these people. There's a lot of people sitting around and they scare me too. Like, for good reason, they're scared. Oh, here's a... What? I didn't think I was that high. Okay, so let's do this floaty uppy thing. Floaty uppy thing. Refresh. Can I always reload my powers? And if I can, what's the point, like, of having it, having, like, only so much of the power juice? Okay, let's try up here then. Okay, there's a whole different pathway section over there. So that's where it came from, right? Really cool level to explore here. Lots of cool stuff all over. Okay, that's where I started the game. Great. Good to know. Okay, how... I need to make it further. Got it. Okay. More people up there, and they're dangerous. They're dangerous people. Okay, there's that section over here. Okay, how many times can I do that? Can I do it a couple times? No, I ran out. I ran out of juice. The whole whispering thing is really cool. All right, let's go up here. Oh, I think I made it up something. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So here's the problem. So you have like these sections with these people, and I'm never sure exactly. I need some kind of visual indicator of the distances. Having any kind of different tone or contrast on the top of the walls versus the platforming areas would make the platforming so much more visible of what spaces are intended places you can walk on this, and would go a huge way. I know those are some of the things you already said you had planned. And then that, yeah, I fell too far. So very fun to traverse. I felt like I need a little bit more. You got to hold my hand just a little bit more, but this is really coming along. Hopefully watching me struggle with some good feedback for the designer of this game to help them push it a little bit further. To find those motivations to keep me going, like some idea that I'm going in the right direction towards these little pickups. The distance indicators up top, I don't know if they're giving me enough information to really help me along. I think one of the things you could do is take the numbers off of that top panel and actually put them on the icons themselves, so I could see visually as I get closer to them individually how far I am. That would correlate so much better, so I can see how far away those objects are, rather than having the numbers with color coding up top, which you know is neither here nor there. But if you do have like any type of color blindness, they would all just look the same. But having those just be right on the indicators themselves, and then as they start disappearing, then you would know that you only have X amount to still find of those secret spots. Really nice work. I can't wait to play the finished project once again, hopefully on Twitch as well, to give some more feedback. But I love it. Okay. So that is it for the 5 level design projects to play live. We are now going to check out oh, excuse me, got the hiccups. A game that's going to be coming out on Steam on Monday. I believe this was a alternative controller game that was worked on last year during the pandemic, called Five Strings. So the idea is there was an alt controller, I think kind of a guitar fighting game. So now it's been converted into a controller-based game, so it could be released on Steam, which will be released on Monday. So we're going to check it out now for the first time, at least the first time me playing it. So once again, one of the games previously worked on at the University of Utah. Let's check it out. Hope everyone's having a marvelous Saturday. Windows, no editor. Here we go. Redgrass Studios, Synodic Arc. Here we go. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Press A. Single player, multiplayer. We're going to go single player because I don't have friends. We're going to go arcade mode here. And which character do I want to be? This one looks scary. Let's be Storm Skin. They have different skins. That's awesome. The sun dawns over ancient China and it seems just like another day. And yet China's musicians are holding their breath. At this very moment, everyone from distinguished Zen masters to lowly sanctioned hobbyists watch in awe as the news spread all over the country. A revered martial arts school high in the mountains has announced that it has discovered something glorious, something too good to be true, something that scholars have named the magical strings. This magical force takes on the shape of the user's chosen instrument, allowing them to wield a force with unrivaled magical and musical power, with the potential to make all of their wildest dreams come true. As the school has no one who can use such a power, they have opened the call for any worthy applicant to make the journey to prove themselves. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna grab my guitar. Oh, this is pretty though. Musicians have already begun to flock to the mountains, where the martial arts school nestled in the highest peaks brushes the very clouds. You too have made your way to the last village of the base of the mountain to stock up on supplies before the perilous journey. But the night before you set off, someone gets in your way. Long Nu, what coward is this who strikes from the shadows? Ya Quinn, damn it, would have been easier if you'd quietly died. You think you can hide your form, but I can see that you're just a human. There goes the element of surprise. Okay, so I'm fighting somebody now. This is rad. Get ready. Okay, what do I do? Play. Oh, wild. Okay. So I'm playing my music, right? How does it work? How does it work? Wait. Yellow, red. So I need a tutorial or something here. Wait, a hand shot at me. Interesting. Blue, red. How does this work? I don't understand how it works. Bad, push. Okay, that's push. Okay. I think I'm kind of starting to get it. So you do your chords and then you push the button, right? What did that do? Why? What is going on? Somebody help me. Okay, hold on. Okay, L to move, Y damage, X speed, B pushback, A special, send attack right trigger, block left trigger, and dash right button. So why is it bad when I push certain things? What if I just dash? I'm bad at music fighting. I don't think I've gotten... How do I get a shot off? Hold on, I've got to get help. All right. Here we go. Let's try this again. Some blocking. Damage. Ooh, push, okay. How does it tell where it's gonna shoot? Oh, interesting, okay. Why do I have wings? I am the worst music. Okay, return to main menu. We need some kind of tutorial here. Languages. What languages? English, Spanish, Chinese. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Tutorial. Here we go. This was my failure. I never did a tutorial. All right. Why does that say bad? So I think maybe we can do it. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, let's try it again. Why is there a player 1 and 2? Hold on. I'm gonna go back. Because we need a 1 player. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna skip a trickster. We'll be a trickster. All right. Yeah, we're gonna skip all this stuff. Okay, we're gonna skippy skip. Musicians have already begun, and I'm gonna fight somebody. Here we go. So I get the impression that if I don't push left or right when I send my magic... Oh, I've got a tail! That's rad. Gotcha, dude. This person's going down. Gotcha. The trick is not to move when you fire. Oh yeah, take that, dude. Oh, got me. Come on, try it. You're going down. Gotcha. That is what I'm talking about. I love it. I love the movement of it. Okay, no, that didn't get you, but this will. Take that, dude. Oh, nice dodge. Whoa, what happened? Yeah! Gotcha, bro. Get good, get good. Oop. Take that, bro. Yeah, buddy. I win, I win. Okay, let's go next. I don't want a rematch. After a close brush of death, you now realize the price that some are willing to pay to achieve the kind of greatness only the magical strings can provide. But this doesn't bother you. You're comfortable in the mountains, and your Sanctium is your constant companion. After days of climbing, you're taking a break, finding solace in the strings of your Sanction. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. When a figure bursts from the trees, but he's just as surprised to see you as you are of him. A fox bear. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready to fight. We're gonna skip the dialogue. Let's skip the dialogue and get right. These, well done. Take that, dude. Boom. You just gonna stand there? You're gonna fight me or what? Oh, there you go. He's a water guy. That's funny. You like that? That one doesn't seem to do... There we go. This is a good one. That's a good one. Boom. Going down, buddy. Gotcha, dude. Time was up, but I got you. Oh, come on. Ooh, no, not cool. Rats. He got me, he got me. Okay. Come on. There must be some method to this madness. So I'm wondering what combos do. So is that faster when I do it like that? Like that X seems to... Somehow I got you, dude. Yeah, buddy. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Very awesome game. That is all the time I have for today, but beautiful work. Magical Strings, check it out on stream. Or on Steam. Monday is the epic release. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by today. We will check you all soon. Bye-bye.